Now, fighting has escalated in Gaza in the last 24 hours. The area saw some of the heaviest bombardment, while Hamas is still being able to launch salvo and rockets towards Israel. Escalation is taking place amid some serious efforts towards a renewed ceasefire deal. Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh was in Egypt for a second day for negotiations on Thursday. However, Hamas and other Palestinian factions have taken a unanimous approach that another hostage and prisoner exchange would take place only when fighting stops in Gaza. Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen confirmed negotiations on a hostage release were ongoing but declined to provide details. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has once again said that Israel will fight till victory.
הברירה שאני מציע לחמאס היא מאוד פשוטה. להיכנע או למות. אין ולא תהיה להם שום ברירה אחרת.
Israel says it has destroyed a strategic terror tunnel network in central Gaza City. The Israeli army has released a video showing a tunnel being blown up by its forces. It said the network of tunnels was destroyed in a controlled manner. Another Israeli army footage from northern Gaza shows troops engaging suspected militants in Shijaya neighborhood of Gaza City. After days of intense fighting here, the army says it has established operational control over the neighborhood. While the IDF says that in Jabalia, the soldiers enabled the orderly evacuation of the civilian population from a school complex and that ground troops conducted searches in school and located numerous weapons. On the other hand, Hamas says that an Israeli strike killed the head of the Palestinian side of the newly reopened Kerem Shalom border crossing on Thursday, along with 3 more people. After weeks of pressure, Israel approved the temporary reopening of Kerem Shalom on December 15th to enable direct aid deliveries to Gaza rather than through the Rafah crossing from Egypt. Israeli officials have not yet commented on the accusations. Meanwhile, the United Nations Human Rights Office has said it received reports that Israeli troops killed at least 11 unarmed Palestinians in Gaza. It said the incident raises alarm about the possible commission of a war crime. Israeli army claims that they have killed 2,000 militants in Gaza this month. Hamas says fighting has killed over 20,000 Palestinians so far. Israeli strikes have been hitting civilian areas in Gaza hospitals and are now overwhelmed. These are the visuals from Rafah in southern Gaza. The moment was captured when a journalist reporting live and was just meters away from the scene of airstrikes hitting several buildings close to a hospital in the area. The journalist then took cover while the camera person filmed the situation. And all of this is happening while several leaders are engaging in talks for respite in the war. British Foreign Secretary David Cameron is in Egypt, where he has repeated his call for a sustainable ceasefire, where Hamas is no longer able to threaten Israel. French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Jordan to discuss humanitarian and medical aid to Gaza with King Abdullah, while the UAE Foreign Minister met a senior Palestinian Authority official in Abu Dhabi, where they discussed international efforts to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza. Meanwhile, the Pentagon says more than 20 countries have now joined the US-led coalition to protect Red Sea shipping from attacks by Yemen's Houthi rebels. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.